Lutheran Service Builder is designed to be the ultimate utility for planning services, arranging orders of worship, selecting hymns, and generating materials for use in corporate worship. Lutheran Service Builder contains the complete contents of the Pew Edition and is being updated constantly to include new content from the companion editions of Lutheran Service Book. Lutheran Service Builder also provides a convenient and automatic system for handling the reprint permissions for the vast majority of the copyrighted worship material in Lutheran Service Book. It even includes some content that's not included in the Pew Edition that can further serve the worshipers of your congregation. To demonstrate the power and capabilities of Lutheran Service Builder, let's take a look at how you'll create, arrange, and fill services when using Builder. Creating a worship service with Lutheran Service Builder is a snap. When you start Builder, it asks you a simple question: what would you like to do? To begin working with services, click on Create or Edit a Service. You're taken immediately to the calendar view with an overview of the current month. You can move forward or backward in the calendar as needed. Handy triangles in the calendar call your attention to feasts and festivals in the church year. A list of the suggested services for the currently selected month, based on your preferences, appears to the right. To create a new service, click on the desired date in the calendar, then click the New Service button. You can select an alternate feast or festival to celebrate, even observing a festival occurring during the week, assign a title to your service, and select the service times at which you'll hold the service. In these few short steps, Builder has all the information it needs to help you plan your service. You're ready to select a service outline. Services in Lutheran Service Builder take two basic steps to complete. The first step is to select a service outline. This outline will usually be one of the services from Lutheran Service Book, which are all provided for you automatically. Just click on an order of service to use it. At this point, you've already placed most of the content into your service. You can make changes to the flow of your service by clicking on options in the outline, rearrange elements in your service by dragging them from one place in the outline to another, or even add or remove elements to or from your service. Adding a hymn is as easy as opening up a list of available service elements, finding the element marked hymn, clicking on it, and dragging it to a service outline. The hymn is now part of the service and is ready to be assigned content. Using this feature, you can add not just individual elements, but also whole rites to your services. Want to add a baptism? Drag it into your service. An ordination or installation? Drag it into your service, and you can give your congregants the text to rites and orders of worship found outside the Pew Edition. And if you want, you can even take your altered outline, save it as a new outline, and then recall it anytime you need it, saving you additional time and effort. The second big step in planning your service is to fill content. We'll cover a few examples in brief. The most common element you'll be selecting will be a hymn. To choose a hymn, you can either select an option from the suggested hymns for the occasion, from the hymn selection guide, or you can search for your own option using a broad range of criteria. Once you've selected your hymn, you can choose how you want to display the hymn and which stanzas you'd like to include. You can even listen to a mini preview of the melody line. You can also alter the readings for the day, either by selecting from optional readings or specifying your own citation, which is then automatically pulled from the included ESV text. In the Content step, you can preview every element in your service, and you can choose whether you'd like to see it displayed as a title, with full text, or with the melody line where available. It's easy to make these choices, and they're saved automatically as you work. One of Lutheran Service Builder's greatest and most unique strengths is the ability to handle copyrights and reprint permissions for you automatically. If you are using a resource in your service for which you do not have permission, Builder will gently remind you and give you contact information for the copyright holder. With the optional agreement, lsbhymnlicense.net, we take care of the vast majority of permissions for you. Builder will even make reports of your usage automatically, so you have even less to worry about when planning your services. And the best part is that it's all handled for one annual fee that's always the same low rate, no matter how much material you use or how frequently you use it. There are some exceptions to the license. For more information, ask the Lutheran Service Builder representative or call Concordia Publishing House. Once you have all the pieces in place for your service, the last step is to create the bulletin you're going to manipulate in your word processor. To do so, just move Builder onto the bulletin step. Lutheran Service Builder automatically adjusts everything to fit your page size, margins, and text choices, resizes graphics to fit your bulletin, and then presents you with a quick preview of your service. Lutheran Service Builder supports outputting files in rich text, HTML, or Microsoft Word format, and will even use features of Word like book-folded output and other layout options to make your output look great. Once you've saved the document, you can then alter it in your word processor to contain whatever additional content you'd like to place in your bulletin. You can even copy and paste the output itself to fit into your existing bulletin templates. Integrating the text and music of Lutheran Service Book becomes a simple and user-friendly process, rather than hours of painstaking work. Lutheran Service Builder also creates PowerPoint presentations out of the included hymns and services. You can exclude specific elements or groups of elements, create and choose from any number of included or customized master slide styles and backgrounds, and even include the melody line of service elements. Builder even separates the stanzas of hymns into separate slides to make melody projection simple and effortless. As you would expect, Builder also supports output of service elements and hymns in text format, complete with responsory icons. Clicking this button pushes the final service to Microsoft PowerPoint for additional tweaking, layout, and formatting, and later projection. Lutheran Service Builder does more than just plan services. It includes a fully featured search engine, with which you can find anything from the included materials. From hymns, to propers and pericopes, to a large library of collects and prayers. Search results can be printed directly from Builder or copied to the clipboard for pasting in another application. Builder supports the creation of custom elements, hymns, and collects for later inclusion into services. You can create and edit text, use responsories just like the default materials, categorize those elements, and then place them in later services to accommodate your specific needs. Your added resources are fully searchable and can be cross-referenced with the default contents of Lutheran Service Book. Lutheran Service Builder was also designed for expandability. It automatically retrieves updates and patches from the internet, allows Concordia Publishing House to integrate additional resources, and stores your content as you need it. Builder is under constant and active development, receiving new updates on a regular basis, many of which have been suggested by our customers already using it in the field. Lutheran Service Builder is now in wide use by a variety of congregations, all of whom have discovered ways to integrate the tools and content provided by Builder into their local custom, practice, and worship life. Lutheran Service Builder is an exciting and powerful companion to Lutheran Service Book that will serve your congregation well for years to come. For support or technical questions, please contact Lutheran Service Builder support at 800-346-6120. A technician will assist you in working through learning Builder, installing Builder, or answering your questions about its operation. For more information on Lutheran Service Book and Lutheran Service Builder, or to place an order, please contact Concordia Publishing House by phone at 800-325-3040. A customer support representative will be happy to answer your questions, discuss pricing, and take your order. You can also visit the Lutheran Service Book website for more information at lsb.cph.org.